Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find a link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it, and hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. All right, you guys, so we are moving on into this year. We're still in between eclipses. We're almost to that new moon eclipse, so we're in this really weird place of limbo. So the divine masculine side has chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So I think that while we're in limbo, I feel like this person is building. It's like they're building on wanting to come in. I feel like this person, if you already know who this person is, which I feel like a lot of you guys do, I do feel like, and the feminine side is forgiving and learning. What's between them is religious factors. So I feel like the masculine, if you know who this masculine is, I feel like it's just bringing the two of you guys, like, it's him wanting to come into union, him wanting to come near you. Feminine side, we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. I do feel like for the feminines that you went through everything that you went through, all the tests, all the trials, all the tribulations, all the lessons, everything that you've had to go through, which has not been easy this last few years for the feminines, or the masculines either. They're not getting, it's not a joyride for the masculines. So if you ladies think that. But what I do want to say is you have to learn how to forgive the past. Listen, you can't keep coming into these unions and stuff, still bitching about your exes and talking bad about them and what they did to you. It's what they did for you and learning the lesson there. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I do believe that the two of you guys definitely have a difference in opinion, but I do want to say, I think that that's what's drawing the two of you guys even closer together when it comes right down to it. So Spirit, please show me the divine masculine, divine feminine. Please show me what messages do we need for December 10th for the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Ooh, I just saw the devil. So relinquishing yourself from the devil. All right, so here we go. Let's find out. Okay. So yeah, there's that forgiving and learning. We've got the 5 of Cups and we've got the 3 of Swords. So I feel like not all is lost. It's, again, stop looking back at the past. Stop looking at all the things that you have lost and start looking at what you have gained. Okay, I do feel like there is communication coming in, and I feel like and I just saw the devil card again, even after shuffling. So I do feel like balance is definitely being restored for others of you. If there is any karmic connections from the past, you are being disconnected from those things and ending them. So I do want to say, the Queen of Cups, she is someone who is very nurturing, very loving, very kind. She is someone who is emotionally balanced. She is someone who wants to share, okay? And I feel very psychic, very intuitive. Spirit, please show me. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Okay. Oh, here we go. Page of Cups. And let's just finish out. Let's get the rest of these cards out, and then we'll go ahead and get to talking. 6 of Cups. So someone from the past wanting to come back in and offer you something. Okay. All right. So here we go. Bottom of the deck, the Sun card, the happiest card in the deck. This is a yes card to whatever questions you have not asked, but it is a yes, okay? So whatever you guys are asking, yes. This person wants long-term stability with you. This person sees you as their happily ever after. This person is definitely coming back in. They want a reconciliation with you, okay? Someone from the past is returning to your life, and you're going to have to learn, and you can choose whether you want to learn forgiveness for this person, but I do feel like they're going to come in. For some of you, they're going to offer you something small, something tangible. You know what? This does not mean that they're coming in and being immature. I feel like what this is saying is they're coming in and they are offering you just a hello, hi, how are you? This person does see you as a long-term investment, especially with the 10 of Pentacles here. You know, right here we look at the Five of Cups, and this is the crying over spilt milk card, right? This is crying over all the things that you have lost. But if you were to turn around and look, you would notice, look at the bridge back here. You need to bridge the gap, right? And that bridge comes back over to these Two of Cups. So if you could just turn back around and, you know, learn forgiveness, whether this is the masculine or feminine, but it is saying forgiving and learning as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments, and that has everything to do with this. So it's coming out of this severance, okay? It's coming out, especially when this is the challenge. It was in the upright, but it kind of turns it into a reverse when it's a challenge, because it's saying, I challenge you to come out. I challenge you to turn around and notice these cups and look at what is behind him. He goes from the Five of Cups, and this is literally, if he would just turn around, this is what's waiting for him. It's the Ten of Cups. It's the happily ever after. It's the, it's the children. It's the white picket fence. It's the happy home life, happy career life, happy legacy. Especially, this is all about traditions, family legacy. It's things that have been built up over time. So I want to say that there has, I feel like in the hopes and fears, we're hoping for an offer. There is an offer here, but underneath that, look, you guys, this is a gift from the gods. Okay. This is a gift from spirit, universe, God, goddess, whatever your religious upbringing is, whatever you believe in, but this is how I'm seeing it. And guess what is on top of this, you guys? This is your outcome, the Ten of Pentacles, which is saying this is all going to end up paying off for you. This is definitely a past life situation. So whatever karmic justice needed to be had, this definitely shows up in the past. Okay, there's a lot of chemistry between the two of you, and the universe is trying to bring the two of you guys together. This is your true love and romance. Sunflowers are all about new beginnings. Okay, so I feel like we're waiting on an offer here of new beginnings. We've got cups. Guess what, you guys? The bottom is the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is looking over here at the Page of Cups. The Eight of Wands is all about communication. It's internet, text message, phone calls, emails, any of those types of things. So I do feel like there could be someone here who, what Spirit just showed me is this person has been texting you and then they go delete. Have you ever seen that? Where it's like they write out this whole text and they're like, hey, how are you? Thinking about you. And then all of a sudden they're like, no, I can't send that. And so they go delete. Okay, you guys, that's enough of that. Like, this person wants to send you out a loving, offer, but I feel like they just keep deleting the message. So it's just a matter, because they're afraid of, they're afraid of extending this offer because they're afraid of rejection. And again, look, he's crying over these three cups over here. And look, he's like sitting over here under the tree looking at all the things he's lost. Listen, don't miss out on this opportunity that the universe is gifting you. This is a gift from the universe. It's like, it's all too often people go, oh, I'm not ready for that. I'm not emotionally available. Well, get emotionally available. Work on your shit. I feel like all too often people, they go through breakups and stuff and they don't work on the forgiving part. They move on to the next best thing instead of taking time out to really get to know who they are without these relationships so that they don't keep repeating patterns. And that's really important, you guys, is not repeating patterns, because I feel like, again, balance has been restored, and balance, if there's karmic balance, if there's court stuff that you're dealing with, all of that is coming to an end. Which is absolutely wonderful. I'm extremely grateful. My stuff that I have been waiting for 25 years to finally cut all ties and karma with my ex-husband. He can no longer darken my doorstep or my doorway. Will be taken care of in the next day. So I have worked diligently for the past 25 years to finally release this karma, and I am at that place right now. And so, yay me. I'm excited because that means I can move on to the next chapter and I don't have exes looming over me. I don't have people coming back during a Mercury in retrograde. I don't have somebody just popping out of the woodwork. And that's exactly where you guys need to be, is in this place of karmic justice, where you don't have all of that baggage, so to speak, coming back at you, because otherwise this just turns it into the bullshit card, where you keep trying to play this whole happily ever after, but really in all actuality, you got a bunch of baggage that comes along with it. So do your fucking work, you guys. Do the work, because I'm going to tell you, stop looking at the short-term benefit and start looking at the long-term. Long-term, you're going to get a lot further. Short-term benefit is, oh, she looks good now. Oh, she's skinny now. Yeah, but she hasn't popped out any kids either. So just wait. Have you, you don't even know what she's going to look like later. And think about those types of things, because that's all vanity. I may have an extra couple of pounds on me, but at least I'm working my ass off to try and release all of that. But I've also had heavy baggage and health issues that I'm dealing with that I'm also overcoming in the midst of all this. So you have to keep doing the work. You can't sit there and be a project for somebody else to come in and you expect them to do your shit. Do your own shit, okay? So work on your emotions, because you do have the 5 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, you got 4, 5, 6, Page, and Queen of Cups. So there's a lot of Cups energy here. Oh, and you have the 10. So wait, you got the 4, you got the 4 of Cups, you got the 5 of Cups, you got the 6 of Cups, you've got the 10 of Cups, you got the Page of Cups, and you got the Queen of Cups. So make sure that this person has overcome their addictions. I do want to say that here, because you don't need, again, another project relationship, you guys. The fact that the sun is the overall energy means that you can overcome all of this. It's the yes card. It's the wish fulfillment. And the fact that it shows up over the top of the justice card goes to show that justice, karmic justice, is all about to be served. You're clearing out old karma so that you can sit on your throne and you don't have to worry about anything coming in and toppling you over. That's all about Saturn and Capricorn. Saturn and Capricorn is all about the due diligence. It's all about putting in the work. It's putting one foot in front of the other and never giving up. Even when we want to get down and we want to kick and scream and throw a fucking fit, you never gave up. Whatever needed to come up, you allowed those energies, those emotions, and there's a such thing as righteous anger, okay? There's a such thing. You can be all love and light like me. I'm all spiritual and love and light, but at the same time, I'm also realistic, and I don't take no shit either. And that can be very intimidating, but I'm not going to dumb myself down to be with somebody. If somebody will actually appreciate that in me and be like, you know what? That's the type of person that I want to be in my kingdom with me. Somebody that I know that is not going to allow other, outsiders to come in and topple us over, over gossip and things like that. So I'm really getting an emphasis here, and my nose just started itching, is to take back control of your emotions, take back control of your life, and forgive those who you believe have wronged you in the past. Forgive yourself, forgive your divine masculine or divine feminine, and allow the universe to bring the two of you together, because I do believe here, you guys, there is communication that is going to be coming in, and this person is going to want to offer you something. There's 2 cards of offers right here, and they may be small offers. It could be like somebody who's stopping by and bringing you flowers, or it could be somebody who is wanting to, hey, how are you? Hey, do you think I could take you out for tea or a drink or, dinner or whatever, or can you come over and let's do a barbecue? Something along those lines. And I say come over and do a barbecue because this is all about family and traditions. This is things that have been built up over time, something that you've worked really, really hard on. The fact that you have 2 10s here tells me there are endings and completions and brand new beginnings. This turns into an Ace of Cups. This turns into an Ace of Pentacles, okay? So having to end one thing in order to start another thing. So you go from the 10 to the Ace, and again, there is that Ace of Cups right there. It is being offered by the divine. The thing is it's a free will card. So this person actually has to be willing to accept what the universe is putting out there. And I see a lot of desire on the table as well, like desiring these things, desiring. Once, if you have a desire for something, it's like when I say I want something, I'm like, anybody who knows me says, I'll say, I'm going to go out and get a brand new car. And the next day you see me in a brand new car, if that's what I want. I'm going to move to Hawaii, and 2 weeks later I'm moving to Hawaii. I don't sit around and wait for things to happen. I make them happen. If I love somebody, I tell them I love you, even if there's a possibility of rejection. And I've been rejected. I told somebody I loved him and he rejected me. He told me absolutely not, and he doesn't want a relationship. And then later on I saw him with someone else, so it was like, okay. And then I move about my merry little way. I don't sit around. If I want something, I take 10 steps forward and I go out there, and I don't play around this game. Okay. I accept and put it out there, whatever the universe has to offer. I can't make other people want to do that. So I get where people are coming from, but that's starting back at ground zero and not being afraid. And that's where the forgiveness comes in. Listen, just because the person turned me down, it doesn't mean that I'm a bad person or I did anything wrong. It just has to do with belief systems. Okay. I mean, come on. What I do is very, very intimidating. Not everybody is cut out for the work that I do. It's going to take somebody who is completely transparent. Same with you guys. If you are on this divine feminine journey, which I know a lot of you are, if you're here, it's like you guys have to have somebody who's going to be completely transparent with who they are and be able to communicate, and not overly emotionally, okay? Not everybody is capable of doing that. Again, you guys need somebody who is willing to man up and walk beside you, and not somebody who wants to dumb you down like they are, That's the child aspect. That's their issue, not yours. So be in alignment with somebody who's going to want that long-term results. You guys, this is absolutely amazing. I love this reading. I love the emotions that are here. Just make sure that and I feel the happiness. I feel the sun shining on your face. There is something here about wanting a reconciliation. For others of you, this could definitely be a new person that could be coming in. For some of you, you're going to have a choice between two people. I definitely do see that here as well. You're going to have the old person is going to want to come back, and you're going to have a new person who is going to want to come in as well. So let's just find out, what does the divine masculine want to say? What does the divine masculine want to say to the divine feminine? And I've been getting, you are so beautiful. Okay. Divine masculine to the divine feminine. I'm battling my addictions. I did say that with all these cups here. And maybe it's an addiction. It's not even just, drinking, drugs, alcohol. It could be porn. It could be any of those things. So this person has to overcome their addictions, because if they try to come into this relationship, everything is going to come toppling down, because you're not coming into it in a place of, being there's no equality. There has to be balance. It cannot be one person the scales are always tipped, where you're always taking on the brunt of all this shit. I know in my past relationships, it's like I put in all the freaking work, and then they nickel and dime you because they don't find it necessary, because you're doing everything for them. They don't find it necessary to take you out to dinner. They don't find it necessary to show you off or do anything for you, really. They just take and take and take, because if givers keep giving, takers keep taking. So it cannot be where the scales are always tipped. It will never be 50-50. It's always going to be 49-51. It's going to be 60-40. But if it's always like this, and it's not doing this, where they take on some of it and you take on some of it, then you have nothing. Okay, that's not the way that this is supposed to work. And that's when the universe comes in and goes, enough of that. See that sword in her hand? We're going to go ahead and cut this relationship off at the knees, and you're going to have to start all over. And then you're the one sitting here going, oh my God, why did that fail? I did everything for this person. Well, because of the fact you overgave. And so that's where the forgiving and learning the lesson comes in. If you've forgiven and you learn the lesson, then you say, you know what? I get what happened. This is what I've done in multiple relationships. And I'm guilty of that too, because I'm of service. I'm a Virgo. I'm 6 placements Virgo. So for me, I give and give and give. And I know a lot of you guys, for me to even be sharing this much about my own personal life, I know that there's a lot of you guys that are also going through this. So it's like, you guys have to take back your power, take back back and let this person come to you. If you've already told these people that you're in love with them, or you've not heard from them, then you got to just move along and don't wait. Like, there is no waiting here. Keep moving on with your life and doing the things that you can do for you. Okay? I've been learning a lot about spirituality, which is really funny because we do have the religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So, like I said, and look at underneath the religious factors, it's the soulmate card. So yes, this is your soulmate. So for a lot of you, you've already figured out who this person is. Okay. Any last messages? Here we go. Yep, what did I say? I'm so afraid of rejection. Here it is. And that has everything to do with here. Well, I'll just keep my arms crossed because I'm afraid of what might happen in the future. I did see the devil card multiple times by shuffling this card at the beginning of the reading. Here's the deal. The devil is all about, I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm afraid of rejection. Okay, it's all these cup cards that has to do with addictions of, the past, all those things are just, you got to somehow, some way learn to overcome them. I know I hurt you. I never intended to. So this person is saying, I'm afraid I rejected you and I know that I hurt you, but I had to overcome whatever I needed to overcome, my sorrow, my grief. And it doesn't mean that their pain is not validated, because 100% it is. It took a lot to get them to that place of fear, and for them to turn down something that is so absolutely wonderful that is being gifted to them from the universe. It says a lot. It says a lot, right? So any last messages from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine? Spirit, please show me any messages from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine. Oh, there it is. I daydream about you. I bet you anything they do. They probably sit here underneath their tree and they daydream about the time that you guys spent with one another. Or if you guys haven't met, they're daydreaming about what type of a life that they would like to be able to give to their Divine Feminine, or vice versa, depending on what side you're on. Because I know I do a lot of personal readings, and I know that some of my Divine Feminines were the ones who did the turning down. So it just depends on where you guys are at. You're either the runner or the chaser. Okay, so if you've been the chaser all along, stop. A lot of you guys have. Let this person chase you. It's your turn. Let this person fight for you. Okay, so yeah, the masculine says, I can feel you pulling away. Have you moved on? So a lot of the feminines have been moving on, and I want to come back home to you. You're where I belong. Okay, so this person does see you as home, especially with the 10 of Pentacles here. Again, this is things that are built up over time. This is where they build the castle. They plant the seeds for the grapes, and then they grow. There's many generations. You've got the animals there in the background, and the pillars of strength, so to speak. And I'm taking responsibility for my mistakes. Does the feminines want to say anything? Okay, the feminines want to say, I'm so tired of sabotaging this connection. Okay, so for some of you, maybe you did sabotage the connection. Probably because it wasn't going anywhere. I'm struggling with money. And that's for a lot of you guys. You guys were struggling with money. I do see that money and finances there's going to be a payouts for some of you guys. That's for sure. Especially with the 10 of Pentacles. But I do feel like you have been working on your finances, your business, your career, all of those things. No one makes me feel the way you do. So Divine Masculine, the feminines are saying, no one's ever made me feel this way. You're right. This is a very intense connection, you guys. So any last messages from the Divine Feminine to the Divine Masculine? Okay. That's way too many. Okay. So your smile makes me melt. So the feminines are remembering your smile. And I see signs of you everywhere I go. Yes, for sure. And they probably, they can't forget your smile. I want to say that I'm really seeing an emphasis on brown hair for some of you guys. For others of you, this person could have gray hair. I got a tarot reading on you. Okay, so the feminines, I can say, and I want to be with you, Divine Masculine, for sure. Bottom of the deck is I don't want to keep hurting you. So if you guys have been hurting each other, by not having a conversation, I do feel like conversations are about to come in. It does have to do with divine timing, and this person is, with all these cups here, I want to say that their emotions are bringing you closer and closer to their divine love. Now, we have Leo card here. Leo is all about your true love and romance. It's all about children, pets, passion projects, all of those things. So and that being the overall energy, it's a yes, 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 yes. So this is absolutely amazing, you guys. The two of you guys are going to have amazing chemistry. This is definitely a true blue relationship, and I feel like if you guys have had a falling out, you guys need to forgive one another, and you guys just need to have that conversation and realize that there are a lot of higher how do I want to say this, Spirit? There's a higher purpose for the two of you guys coming together in union, and everything that you guys needed to do. You needed to clear out this karma. You needed to create balance in your life. And this was an individual journey. This was not a journey that the two of you guys needed to do together. This is a journey that you needed to do apart so that guys could come together in a happily ever after. And I see that here with the 10 of Pentacles and the Sun. So you guys, if this sounds like your story and you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootsteps2peace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. You guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to take advantage of my buy one, get one half off sale. Also, you guys, thank you for being here. I love you, each and every one of you. And thank you to all the people I've gotten to do readings for. It means the world to me. And stay tuned. We'll see you guys again tomorrow. Take care.